Hi guys, Bobby here, and this is another night for making a video that I'm trying to make more videos more often so that you guys can be on top of what is happening either out there or you know the different topics that many people are talking about. you know, I'm doing a lot of research so that I can come over here and talk to you guys about, the things that are happening either out there or with us. But today, I just want to talk to you about something very, very interesting. And it is disclosure. So, again, as my sister and I always say in the beginning of our videos, if you do not resonate with our information, that's okay. You can go and listen to other people, do your own research, and come to your own conclusions. We will always be here. If you have questions, just answer them or write them down below the comment section or on the comment section. And, we will try to answer them as accurate as possible. And with that said, I just wanted to come up and just make a little video about disclosure. What is disclosure? People think that disclosure is, all this information is going to be put out there and everybody's going to be glued to their computers, phones, TVs, whatever is, that they are using for, to watch whatever it is, anything. And disclosure does not happen that way. Disclosure has to be slowly given to people. And the reason why it has to be given slowly to people is because this planet has always been under a spell, pretty much. And people have never been able to see what my sister and I see, or we have seen since we were little, all the entities, all the shapeshifters, all the weird people, entities out there. We have seen shadows, we have seen orbs. You name it. So if humanity is given all the truth at once, the body will not be able to take it. And the reason why I am saying this is because when I woke up completely, because I have been up since I was a child, my sister also. But when I woke up completely after 2020, it was the most shocking experience that I have ever had. And I started seeing things. I started seeing, I used Instagram, Facebook. Facebook was the worst when I woke up and I saw what was happening. And I was in shock. I had to remove myself from my computer desk and not see what I saw in the monitor. I just didn't want to go back to that particular. I think it was a hashtag Great Awakening, and all of a sudden I started seeing all kinds of things that save the children and all that, and I everything I saw, it still bothers me to this day. So then I started seeing more and I started seeing more, and it was like a I don't know, like a tornado inside my brain. And when I saw everything that I saw, Instagram, like I said, Facebook, you know, YouTube, um, there was another one, I think Twitter at that time. And but I didn't have any of those. I only had um Instagram and then the Facebook. But again, the Facebook was the worst. So when I started seeing all of what was happening, I was so in shock that I could not sleep for 6 months. I was 6 months without being able to sleep, or if I could go to sleep, I will have nightmares. I will have to wake up. Like, it was that bad. So, and that I absorbed, you know, like it wasn't little by little. Everything came up so fast that my brain got a little fried. It was completely done. And I I was emotional. I was not, like, this reality to me just completely changed. And it was so hard for me, so hard for my soul, because I am an empath. It was so hard that I started talking to people and telling them, oh my God, look at what's happening, look at what's happening. And nobody believed me, which is the worst feeling, because then now what? You are not only seeing all of this disclosure on your own, but none of the people that you thought that they were your support are actually supporting you. So, you know, you feel completely alone. And then I started having my dark night of the soul, and that was bad. I mean, it was horrible. So that type of disclosure, which is happening right now, but it's happening slowly, if you give humanity the type of disclosure that I saw, that I experienced, many people will not survive. And this is not about fear. This is about the truth. And this is about awareness. And it was a crazy time when, you know, I started kind of seeing little things here and there that didn't bother me. I was just questioning everything back in 2019. And then I could not, you know, kind of put the pieces of the puzzle together until it hit me with all the visions and all the stuff that I saw. And I was done. I was done. The disclosure that I received was not the same disclosure that it is being put out there right now. Right now, the disclosure is so slow, so that people can acclimate to, you know, learning the truth, because it is not easy. This will never be easy for the people that don't know what is really happening out there. So, you know, the disclosure has to be done in stages and slowly, because, well, like I said, people are not going to take this, and you know, their reality is just going to switch in a heartbeat. And people are not ready for that. Many people are not ready for that. So what is happening is that some of the people who are waking up right now are actually starting to receive all this information slowly, and this is kind of like turning their brains and their conscious and subconscious into the reality that we are locked in right now. Whether you like it or not, whether you are awake or not, everybody is in the same timeline and we are locked in. That's it. So whoever didn't want to wake up before with, like people like me telling and, talking and exposing all of what is happening out there, they are going to have a real hard time with all of this information and everything that is coming out. There is no way, no way the strongest man or the strongest woman on earth are going to survive this if they have not done the research. And this is just an understatement. So, disclosure is being put out there in movies. It's being put out there in, kind of like sitcoms, and even commercials are, telling the people, what is going on. For example, my 22 or 23, yeah, no, she's 23. My 23-year-old, when she was only 10 years old, she watched a commercial about some kind of pill. I don't remember what it was. And we were playing Uno cards with my other daughter, and all of a sudden she started listening to the TV with this pill and what it was for, but then all of the side effects of the pill. So my 10-year-old said to me, "Oh my God, Mom, the side effects are actually worse than the cure." At that moment, I wasn't realizing, but at that moment I realized, wait a minute, something is happening. And I woke up and I started listening more. I started looking at, labels in the food. I started doing all research, but I did not see what I saw after 2020, that I woke up so badly that I could not sleep for 6 months. So, disclosure, it is happening. It's been happening probably since the 70s. What we did not know that this was happening. We were so asleep, every one of us were so asleep that we didn't know it was happening. So now that we are aware, we can see, and we can see it clear. So, disclosure is again not going to be done as, here you have this and you have that. No, disclosure is being put out there slowly, so that people can actually wake up and people can actually kind of turn things around and say, wait, what? And it's fascinating to see, how people are actually asking questions right now. People are actually, aware of the changes, are aware of the things that are happening. And I'm kind of, okay with that. I mean, people are just being awake, or awakened with all of the information out there. So I just wanted to come up tonight and talk about the disclosure, because there's also a movie out there which I haven't seen. I don't know, the movie, um, and it's they're putting the movie out there so that you guys can actually go and watch and see for yourself. So I really don't know what the movie's all about. I do know that somebody went to see the movie and the person said that the movie was absolutely excellent. And, so that there's no more fear for any of these people. But again, I cannot talk myself about the movie because we haven't watched it, or I haven't watched it. So, um, just make sure that if you watch or if you see any kind of disclosures out there, pay attention. Pay attention to what they put, how they put it, and with who. Because the people that they are using also, they're telling you this person did this or this person did that. So, stay awake. Stay very awake. And with that said, again, I am wearing one of the shirts that my sister and I have in our website, so you guys can actually become angel warriors yourselves. And I'm also wearing the Alpha and Omega Twin Flame bracelet that is also in the website. So, and with that said, angelwarriors1113.com is the store or the website, so you guys can go and watch the things or see the things that we have in the website, and just take a peek. So with that said, I do hope that you guys have a beautiful night and abundance to all.